Hello and welcome fellow gamers, my name is Borek and this is another episode of 7 Days to Die, modded version with a Valmod mod installed over here. So, recently there has been a Valmod update, 2.7 I believe, that's the correct number, and it brought a lot of changes, and among others there has been added really nice skills into the game. For example, now when you're using Access, this perk will increase, but not perk, that's a skill, that's not perk. This skill will increase in value, and over time you will be getting more and more, you will do more damage to the trees, for example, when you use Access, and get more out of the trees, and you will get more wood. Another cool thing is that there is now battering skill. Is that a skill? Is that a skill? Basically, what does it do? We have this mailbox, which is like NPC merchant, which allows us to turn tokens into goodies, and now it's connected with the bartering skill. So when you are using this mailbox, you will improve this bartering skill. And as you can see, the crafting quality is now at level 1 is 1, right? So when we would order something from the mailbox, we would get, if we would order, for example, a stone axe, we would get a level 1 stone axe. So every single level will increase the quality of the items you are getting, as well as it will lower the time needed. As you can see, crafting time, this will lower the time needed to deliver ordered goods. So that's the second nice skill. And I think over here, is that a fixer? No, that's not a fixer. Quicker crafting. So at the beginning, the beginning of the game, if you have 10 skill points, you can unlock this quicker crafting perk, because that's a perk, and this will reduce how long it takes to craft things by 10% of each rank. But also it will unlock certain blocks like wood block, cobblestone blocks, outer wall wood, and outer wall concrete, because in this game, in this mod, you can place outer walls with wood, concrete, and so on, which is really awesome thing, to be honest, and I do like it. Another thing is a fletching. So now when you craft bolts and arrows, this skill will increase, and it will lower the time needed to craft, to basically craft bolts or arrows. So this is really nicely added skill, because I think gunsmithing was increased, is increasing in the vanilla game. So yeah, I do enjoy it. And what else? So nothing over here as I can see. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was just looking through some notes, and yeah, this is another nice perk added into the game, or a skill, because it will increase over time, and you can actually do some damage to the zombies without having anything in your hands, just by your fist. And if the skill increases, when the skill will increase, you will do more damage, and you will have a higher chance to knock them over, and the stamina degradation will be lower as well. So that's one of the many things. Some recipes have been changed in between, has been changed or moved between workbenches, different workbenches, because we have in this game really different workstations, like a dyeing station, book station, and so on. And actually now you can make, there is a book called Plumbing 101 and Recipe for Making Working Ovens, and well, I'm too low level for that, and this is just my gameplay, so I'm not gonna spawn it in, but there is a recipe for making working ovens. It basically looks like an oven, and you can place it down, and it doesn't require any fuel. It acts like a ordinary campfire, but it doesn't require wood, which is really awesome and cool, and I do enjoy it. So yeah, that's another thing. And you can also repair the sinks if you learn plumbing 101 book. And let me just go down there to show you guys what I'm talking about, because it's gonna be much easier. So this is the study desk, the book crafting menu. Show over here, that's masonry, so that's plumbing 101. This book teaches you how to craft working sinks, so you can craft a working sink, and you can also repair. If you have a repair kit, you can actually repair one of those sinks, and they will provide you with water, not murky water, but clean water, ready to be used by you, or in the cooking recipe. So this is really nice. And you can also find, even if you don't know this book, because this book will teach you how to make working sinks, you can find a repair kits for those, for sinks and as well as ovens, I think. So you can now use degraded ovens, which you may find. Oh, there was a zombie beating on the door. Fortunately, that's a concrete. So you can actually repair those guys to be used as an ovens, which is really nice thing and a really nice addition, because I think that adds a lot into the game itself. Alright, so in the previous episode I've broke my only not bow, but I've broke my crossbow. And I've been, as you can see, the horror happened, but it has happened, I think, an episode ago, because the roof collapsed when I took apart. There was a air conditioning unit on top of it, and when I wanted to disassemble it, the roof collapsed, and yeah, as you can see, the shit hits the fan. Anyway, so in between videos I've been upgrading my construction skills, because the construction skills are really important right now, at least at the beginning. And as you can see, I'm at level 39. I've been chopping down some trees, I've been destroying that building over there, doing some upgrade with the cobblestone which I had, because I need that actually to start making for this metal smithing perk, which I would like to get. So first of all, let's buy this perk, and now let's buy the metal smithing, because now we can make welding torch, forged iron, iron arrowheads, iron bars, and anvil. And I think the second one, the second level will unlock steel and steel tools, which is really awesome, although we will need level 60 tools construction. So now I can finally make myself calipers, anvil, and so on, although I have found an anvil, so that's not a big thing. So let's do that. Let's actually craft that anvil, that calipers, which will be needed for making simple tools like not nails, but bullet tips and so on. I don't care about iron bars just yet, but I think we're gonna need to start making arrowheads. But let's make a few of those forged iron, because that is really important. And now I can make myself some proper tools like fire axe and iron pickaxe, and much more. For example, like a crossbow. I think I have some crossbow. Can I make a crossbow over here? I think so. crossbow, yeah, but we need some leather to do so. I've been leveling up my weapon making skills. I've been making some clubs lately, so now it's like at 300 or something. There's the leather, so let's take it. And finally, can we scrap that? Finally we can scrap it, so that's really a nice addition as well. So I'm gonna scrap this. I cannot repair this because I'm not high enough in the in making those thingy abobs. But I haven't mentioned one important thing as well. You can now there is another way of upgrading stuff, because I don't have any concrete with me, but now we can upgrade cobblestone into the other stone. Man, there is a hole in my brain right now, and the memory leak. Flagstone, is it? It's 500. This block is has a durability of 500 in the vanilla series, but now in the modded series the cobblestone will be upgraded. I thought I saw some zombie over there. So the cobblestone will be improved. It will be upgraded into the flagstone, which has much more. I think 2000 durability, because this one should have like, let me check over here, 1500 durability. So I think flagstone has 300, and next it will be upgraded to the concrete, normal concrete, and eventually to the reinforced concrete. But there are also walls which you can actually spray paint, for example, but I don't know where they are being made. Maybe they are over here. Let me just double check. I think that was a die. No, because there are certain blocks which can be painted over. Well, you can change the texture of the block without a need of building that. So for example, you can make a reinforced or steel concrete and then make it look like a wood, for example, which is really cool, and I do like it and enjoy it. Okay, so how about this? Is this done? Yes, that's done, so I'm really happy about it. So let's put another 2 of those and let's make some more, because now we can make finally on our own a crossbow, which will be really handy. So I'm gonna keep the spray paint because it's gonna be really important later on once we build a steel or at least concrete building, and then we can spray paint it and actually change how it looks. So as you can see, I have a 3.7 crossbow, which is really cool, and now we can make fire axe because I know the recipe. Oh, can we? I know the recipe, but we don't have the forge. We don't know the steel, and we need to unlock it with a perk, I presume. Yep, we need to learn it, so we're gonna learn it later on. But I think we can make a wrench as well, because this will speed up crafting, not crafting, but upgrading stuff, as well as will increase our construction. Because the claw hammer, I don't think I know. Well, I do know. So actually I might do it as well, because that's only just one hit. And a pick. We need a pick. But a wrench is more important because we can take apart things like refrigerators, sinks, and other stuff like cars and those thingy-abobs, air conditioning things. So yeah, I'm really happy that we now have it, and we can repair the knife as well, and it's so cool. It's really so cool. I have a shit ton of that. I don't know why. Probably I was just digging something. about which I have completely forgot what actually did I do. So that's a usual thing with me. So I'm gonna put this over here instead of just scrapping everything, but as you can see, we have a shit ton of scrap as well, so let me just take half of that. And yeah, another cool thing. I completely forgot about it when I saw the notes. Now you can scrap books which you already know and turn them into survival notes. So for example, if you go into the bookstore and find books with known recipes over there, you can scrap those. But be careful, because if you scrap one book, you will get one note. But if you scrap two books at the same time, for example, like I have here 2 letters, so if you're gonna have let's pretend that's a leather book. So if you have 2 leather books, this will give you also 1. If you're gonna have 3 leather books, they will turn into 2 survival notes. I don't know if that has been made on purpose or not, but you really need to watch out what you are scrapping. So it's better to unstack them and just scrap them every single one manually, not just 2 or more. So you really need to watch out for this, because you may find yourself losing some nodes as well. Okay, so this now that we know all the recipes, I'm really quite happy about it. And not all the recipes, the wrench recipe, because this is going to be really important, because now we can take apart all the cars outside and try to find a motor, because the motor will be needed to make, of course, the cement mixer. I can make it. I have some springs, some scrap cable, and forged iron I will make, and I think I have a shit ton of pipes as well somewhere. I don't know actually where, but yeah. And the last thing of the new update is that now there is a quest. I think it's at the beginning of the game. You will get a cooking quest where you need to find a cooking not cooking recipes, but I think these are parts of the cooking book. I think so. And knowledge about those will allow you to make certain things like those. Shit. I need to unlock it. Maybe I can find this or not, but as you can see, it has a question mark over here. Do I have this on me? Let's just double check. Survivor quest. Clouds treasure map, so we need to go treasure hunting as well. But let's toggle this active so we can see how many zombies we have killed. But as you can see, there is a quest unlocking all those nice recipes like breakfast meal, blueberry pie, biscuit, apple pie. We've done this in the previous episodes, and it gave us a shit ton of food and hydration and health as well. But now I actually don't know if you get that quest at the beginning of the game, or you just need to find it. I hope I can find it, because I want a meat stew, not veggie but meat stew. Oh, leek, you need to leek. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's another vegetable thingy bob. So there is a shit ton of things that we can do, and I'm really happy about it. And probably today is day 4. Oh shit, it's already day 4. God damn it. So I need to start working on the spikes. Do I have the spikes unlocked? Not this one. but I think we need some spikes. Okay, so let's turn it off. We've made some bowl of water, which will allow us to make use of the food, which we eventually may find, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So this update is really interesting and will add much more to the game. Let me just see over here if I can make those spikes, the wood log spikes, because I have found the handyman, carpenter's handyman book or whatever that was called. So now I can start working on those spikes. I already was working on that, and yeah, I need to set up a defensive perimeter around somewhere. I don't know just where, because this is huge and it would take a shit ton of spikes. I think this will be good for the 14th day horde, but because it has a concrete wall, actually I can run around like a maniac. Well, we will see how it goes later on. Now it's day 4, so probably today the airdrop will drop, and I would like to get it. I have a forged iron with me, and I think I need to make a hand saw as well. Fortunately, I can do that, because this will help us with the... I think that's the place where you can put the hand saw. Now, let me just double check. Yeah, and this will unlock certain recipes. Welding torch, we need welding torch for that as well, but I think you can swap those items over here. Yeah, so as you can see, the chisel goes over here, and this is the spot for the welding torch as well. So this is, come on, no, it doesn't fit here anymore, so probably the chisel has been moved to the mixer itself. Anyway, the time has run out, so this is gonna be really fun. I'm gonna go for a bit of loot run today, just around here, and probably just scrap a few of those guys, a few of the cars over here, and try to find an engine and make myself a mixer. And I need to start thinking about locating myself for the 7th day horde, because today the airdrop will drop, but tomorrow the dogs will come, so yay! That's kind of shitty thing to do, to hear. And I need to start working on those arrow thingies, iron arrowheads. So yeah. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode. As usual, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment about the gameplay in the comment section down below. And yeah, I think that's it for today's episode, and I hope I see you around in the next one. So till then, take it easy, have fun, and happy gaming. See you later.